Welcome to the sniper serve. Now, this video probably should have gone before the power because I just realized you could be like Cyclops without the glasses if you don't understand how to aim your serve. But most people want the power first and then the accuracy second. So that's why I threw that in the way I did. In this video, you're gonna learn how to aim your serve and really put your serve on a dime. And I can't say how important this is. If you can hit your spots, and I'm gonna show you how to do it in this video in a really simple and fun way, you're gonna be able to keep your opponents off balance and really think like a pitcher. All right, so let's head on over to the courts and talk about the sniper serve. See you soon.
Before we get started, I want to say that visualizing is incredibly powerful with all of these videos, but particularly when we talk about aiming. There's something about having a very clear picture in your mind as to what you want the serve to do that is extremely beneficial for you, and NASA has done research on this. Visualize yourself hitting these serves exactly where you want them to go. And as you'll see, we got some targets for you here that'll help you do that. Okay, when we talk about aiming from a physical or a technical standpoint, there's really two main factors that are going to determine where the ball goes. The first is the motion of your arm and therefore the racket as you approach the ball. And the second is the angle of the racket face at contact. So let's talk about the arm motion as we build a little progression that is really going to help you become precise with the location of your serve so you can set up your opponents to play on your terms. The best way to start here is to get close to the service boxes. Just have some targets set up, and as you can see, I've got the targets set up down the tee, into the body, and out wide. Those are kind of the classic positions. And we want to start to throw the ball at the targets. It's really simple. As we mentioned earlier, the service motion is almost identical to the throwing motion. So you're automatically setting yourself up for success here. It's clearly going to help you to be accurate with those throws before we start getting the racket out and hitting the ball. Now you might want to spend some time, like I said, visualizing the target and then throw the ball at the target. Now this couldn't be easier, and I'm sure that having gone through the Elite Throwing Mechanics video, that you're going to be fantastic with this. Okay, next step is to get your racket out. And what we want to do here is perform the exact same progressions that we did for each of the three serves. But now our intention shifts from hitting the serve technically sound to the intention of hitting our targets. Now each different serve, that's slice, kick, and flat, will obviously have slightly different approaches to the ball. So you can pick which serve you want to work on as we talk about aiming. As you can see, I'm going to go through all of the serves for all three locations here. You might just want to focus on one type of serve at a time, but get a feel for it, and if you knock that target over, immediately send your video to me so I can brag about how great you're doing. Remember, your mind-to-body connection is what we're forming here. As you continue to fine-tune your approach to the ball, your precision will get better and better. The next logical step is to go back to no man's land, trophy position, and go to the middle of the grip, just like we did for all three of the previous serves. An important point here is if you're going to focus on aiming, don't be overly concerned about mechanics. You want to focus on getting the ball into the location here. I highly recommend that you dedicate equal time to aiming and development of sound technique. Initially, you'll probably spend a little more time on the technical part of the stroke, but as that becomes more and more solid, you'll begin focusing more on location. Over time, they'll come together just like peanut butter and jelly. Again, just nice and easy, pick a target, visualize yourself hitting the type of serve that you want to hit at the target, and then hit that target. There's no magic formula here, you just need to get a feel for this. However, going through this progression should really help you gradually increase the distance and kind of bridge that gap so you can begin pinpointing your serve from the baseline. And finally, we'll go all the way back and we're going to go to your full serve. If you've done this progression correctly, this should feel totally natural and easy. I like to make a game out of this and tell myself that my goal is to hit every target with every type of serve. So slice, kick, and flat down the tee. Same for the body serve, and same for out wide. So you may want to give that a try because when you can do this, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
All right, easy, nothing to it, right? So when you go out and practice, just realize as much as you want to work on, the kick and the spin and the power, Aiming is probably the most important thing, and especially when you're playing doubles, if you can hit your spots, you're going to set up your partner and make life really good for you. In the next video, we're going to talk about synchronization, and we're going to talk about how to put all these things that you're learning together and really shorten the learning curve so that you can develop the serve you want faster and in a really fun way. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.